It's got a lot of cards I want to play. Also, I told a few people on YouTube like that I was going to play a Bant Spirit list that they'd posted, and someone else. I think maybe there was a 4 or 5 color ramp deck. I forget exactly. But long story short is, I had to format my phone so all of my saved links are gone. If you were the people who suggested those decks or requested those decks, kick me a message on, Twitter or YouTube or something, and we'll get around to it. But yeah. So anyway, we're going to hop into this, and we're hopefully going to beat some people with Valiant Knight. Because the art on this card is sweet, and it can certainly close games if it's unanswered. There's a Metalwork Colossus deck that I saved too that I was going to try after that. Or after the Angels deck, I think. I'm unbelievably tired. What are you into today, Josh? You having a good birthday so far? Alright, we'll keep this hand. Is it bad that I just want to play this? Even though, like, it doesn't get any benefit currently, but like I just kind of want to play a 2-1 into a 2-2. No, not a Goblin Chain Roller deck. That's the stuff we can't beat. Like really hoping to dodge these decks today. And maybe they won't draw it. Working on Blood Drive in Archer Park? Boo. Working on your day off sucks. It's not the end of the world if they have the Chain Whirler, but we wouldn't be happy about it. Looks like they don't have it, so at least that is nice. Alright, we actually have a kind of a decision now. I kind of want to just Fopter arrest this and bash, because I'm pretty sure that they're going to have a Murder Bolt. But if we play the Valiant Knight and they don't have a Murder Boat, it's just so much better for us. So do we go for the more risky play or not the more risky play? Because like if I play this and they have a Murder Boat, they kill this, and then these guys can't even attack. Or if I play this, I can just attack with all of these, and I think that's fine. Vacation to Florida. That is a plus. Hope you have a good time. Do you guys just lounge out at the beach, or do you do the fishing and all that stuff when you're there? I really felt like they had a murder boat. It's the reason I chose this line, and it looks like I'm just super wrong. It also kind of plays around them having Chandra just ticking the Valiant Knight down next turn, or ticking down to kill the Valiant Knight, so that's not nothing, I guess. Alright. Well, this is going to work out great for us then. We're going to have a bunch of blockers, but their blockers aren't great. So the best thing they can do is trade like both of these for one of those here. If they did that, they'd have to chump block the other and still go to 5. Beach and fishing. I think you might know him, Luke Robinson, one of my old Magic playing friends. Every year they go to Florida like twice a year just to like rent charter boats, fish from the pier, things like that. They love it. Alright, so this seems decent here, this seems decent here, this seems decent here. These seem decent here. I definitely want to get rid of these. So we'd have to cut 2 more cards at this rate. Well, 2 cards wouldn't be good in this type of deck. I think we can just get rid of the Fatal Pushes. Hey Hodge, going pretty well. Decided to throw on a kind of an earliest stream since SCG's down. How is your PPTQ going? I think the last I saw you were 3-0, I believe. No lands, ship it, keep it, land on top. We have a bunch of 3s and 4s in our hands, so it seems like an easy keep. Not chat, but our hemisphere in general. That's a disappointing one. Just realizing my lands are not the same art. I'm such a pleb. Such a plebeian fellow. Yeah, well, this game could be going poorly. Fine, I'll play it. Maybe they don't have the Goblin Chain Whirler. Maybe I'm supposed to wait, but I kind of just want to curve history on the following turn, so. Oh, you're 6-0 so far, really? You ended up with the red-black deck, right? That deck seemed like kind of medium to me, but 6-0, hype train. I wish you could still stream that. That is so nice, man. I hope you hold. Please, please let Hodge win. This is in fact a net deck. Will not deny it being a net deck. Ouch. I think I'm just going to slam this one. Oh, you ended up with green, black, splashing white. Okay. Fair, because I wasn't a big fan of the red-black deck, so I'm glad you found something better. I ended up having to go AFK for a while. Which I guess you know, since I wasn't still talking. And then when I came back, like, your chat didn't even work, and I was so sad. This is definitely a 5-0 list. It was a requested deck. I think we're getting dangerous into the territory now to where, like, if they have a Glorybringer, I'm not sure that we have an out. That would just be way too obvious, wouldn't it? Way too obvious? Could just play this. Nah, whatever. I'm gonna cast Settle. This is Paulo's 5-0 list, yes. No, Paulo to the wall or something. I can't pronounce things very well. Let's see if it's in my history or if it's already too late. Yeah, it might already be too late to find it. He's 5-0'd with it a couple lists, or a couple times, though. Guess I'm going to slam this one. It's the harder one for him to kill, technically. Yeah, was kind of afraid of that. If they have Glorybringer, I don't know if we can win. And by don't know if we can win, I mean we're at 4 life. We obviously can't win, by the way. I'm not sure we had any other option. I'm surprised he plays Moto. Or I'm surprised he plays Brawl. You would think he's at least a good enough player not to play Brawl unlike you, Murph. Just gonna run it back. I don't think I care a whole lot about their one drops. Like I only care about Soul Scar Mage, and it feels like they only play about 2 of those on most lists this day and age. Play different color lands because Rebel. Need to draw a Sheffet Dunes or something. Well, triple Paladin of Atonement's definitely not what you want versus our opponent's deck. But I'm going to go ahead and play it anyway, because if we hit a land taking up with a Johnny's just too good of value. And hopefully they don't have the Chain Whirler. Of course, I guess if we hit a land, we'd probably just play both of them. A Sheffet Dunes would be the perfect draw. You can do it, deck. One time, Sheffet Dunes us. Not asking for much. Rip. Well, we're in a bad way now. We're moving into 4 lands. Our silly concealed courtyard is going to make it hard for us to be competitive in this game. Feel like we just have to play the riskier one. Not be very happy about it. Was this thing ever blocking here? So if they crewed or attacking for 11, so this thing could in fact definitely block here. So I guess if they have a land and a Glorybringer, we might just be dead. Well, not just dead, but I mean we wouldn't have an out. We'd be pretty darn close to dead. Alright, well that's good, because that means they don't have a removal spell either. Untapped land would have been perfect. That is not an untapped land. That was pretty good for us, I guess. Let's see what they have. Basically screaming at the top of our lungs, no murder boat, no murder boat. Alright, so if I pay 7 to kill this, then I go to 5 and we're dead, right? Yep, we are dead if I do that. So I can't pay 7. Oh, you can only do this during my turn anyway. I couldn't do it anyway, so it turns out that it's good that it doesn't matter. As we could not do it anyway. Well, that's fun. I guess we're supposed to kill Johnny. That seems pretty decent for us. Alright, well. So. If I attack with both of these, they drop to 6. Then I could kill this. Back to 10. What draws do they have that kill me at 10? A lot. Another Glorybringer kills me at 10. I want to present lethal, though. So if we just attack, we go to 17. If I kill the Glorybringer, they can crew that. They're attacking for 11 back, but I can block the 2. Can't block the 1, so I can block the 2, so they only get through with 9. I think I'm paying the 7 this time. I was thinking about attacking with this. I guess it wouldn't. Because they could I guess if they exert it, I wouldn't. You're right. I'm just bad. I should have attacked with the Paladin. Didn't quite realize I was going to get 2 counters either. But at least we know that card doesn't do anything. So that's nice to know. JK, that card did a lot of things. Really? How do you have a Soulscar Mage and a Goblin Chain Whirler left in your hand? At what point in this game did you sequence things weird? Probably just dead now, right? Because I can't even gain life anymore. I'm probably just dead now. Yep, I am just dead now. Nothing I can do. So if I attacked with the other Paladin last turn, they'd be at 5, right? There's still just nothing I could do. That wouldn't have affected the game. Maybe they won't see that they have double first strike? Is that the only thing I can do? Guess that's the only thing I can do. No worries, Hodge. Good luck in your event. I feel like I punted this game. There had to be at some point in this game that I was a mile ahead. I drew none of my removal spells, which is kind of a tilt. Where did I punt that game? Guess I can't be too sad if I lost versus the best deck in the format when I drew 0 Settle, didn't draw my cast out or any Thopter arrests. Facebook's kind of being a prick. This hand's good enough to keep. Sorry, guys. I'm fighting with something on the other monitor. Alright. We good now? No, we don't have a fatal push, homie. Cool. Another double fatal push. They typically play 3. So drawing 2's fair. Well, they're mana screwed pretty hard, but that probably means they have like all removal and stuff. If they don't have the Essence Scatter for this, this can close the game pretty quickly. If they do have an Essence Scatter for it, they shut off one color of their mana. Syncopate? What the hell? Right, they might be playing a full control list with 4 fatal pushes then. So we need to dodge blue mana this turn, and we feel pretty good. I wouldn't have ever thought about Syncopate. I guess we could have technically played around it, but... We're attacking for 3. Technically, next turn we can attack for 12 if we want, but we probably wouldn't. We'd probably just cast a Benelish Marshal and attack for 6, or sorry, 8. Because if they have a removal spell, it'd be so much worse for us. And this just feels like it's game. Not sure what they can draw, because if they kill this, we still have like pretty good amount of power. Oh, ran pretty hot that game. Can't complain when we run hot. I think we want these. I want some of these actually. I'm willing to take you on. Don't think I want you, don't think I want you. We're going to get rid of a lot of our removal spells, at least until we know exactly what deck that they're on. Guess I'll bring back 2 of you. Hey, forehead get triggered. Thank you for the follow. Sorry that I missed it and that I'm late. Oh God, 7 messages. What is this? What fun that is. Hey JJ, how are you doing today? Hope things are going well for you, my friend. Come on, big money, no counterspell. Man, that kind of sucks. Because of our triple Benelish, we gotta go ahead and play the white down, so we might not be able to get the other +1/+1 on it. At least not for a while. But we're using all of our mana for some time, so. Well, he clearly has a counterspell. He wanted to counterspell it, and then he changed his mind. So they're Esper. Alright. Probably a pretty hard match for us. So I guess this is a Syncopate too. Guess I'm just gonna play this one. I'm gonna play this one. Yeah, well, it looks like they don't have currently a counterspell, but they probably have like a Gearhulk or something wild. Which is unfortunate. Could just be Scarab God and we stone lose. Oh, wow. If it's just that, who the hell cares? Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I was a little sad about that. I lost Dual Land last night in the 75 card mirror in the finals, too, at my local shop. I was a little sad about that, too. I really like that deck, though. That deck feels powerful AF. interesting card to sideboard in versus like my 4 copies of something. I guess I have Thopter Arrests and Cast Outs. It's not that bad. Wonder if I'm supposed to play a Johnny or Valiant Knight next turn. Kinda wanna play Valiant Knight. Could just play Double Spell instead. I'm gonna play this though. I'm playing this in theory to take this up and not like get blown out by a removal spell on this. I'm like trying to force him to have a counter spell. Because I don't want to trade this for this, and if he just like had a removal spell instead of a counter spell, he kills this and he gets this from the attack. I only have 2 cards left. Now they can double block things. That gets much worse. I'm probably just going to have to jam. But he's going to attack with one? The attack is wild. For a Chalice and a Bitter Blossom out of just 4 packs. The run hots. The run hots, says JJ. That is very nice. Congratulations. They has to chump block here unless they have a removal spell or a bounce spell. Looks like they do. So what I tried to play around last turn, they hit a settle. There is no way that they had a settle the turn before that. Unless they've just been trying to get me. How come I didn't get a black mana, by the way? Alright, well, I could be dead. Who knows? I don't believe they had this settle. I believe they would have just blown me out on a previous turn. But I think it's going to be very hard for us to win now. I also think it's very wrong to put double white spells in these decks that have double blue spells and should have double black spells. Of course. Why would you not draw that? We still don't have... We still don't have our thing. So let's say this game's over now. Red and green mana and draw a card for... don't know what that card is. Manamorphose. Yeah, Manamorphose. That card's sweet. They hit a removal spell too. Okay, it's just Vraska's Contempt, thank goodness. Yeah, me not getting a swamp was super wrong. I mean, not getting a swamp was just super wrong. I believe this game's over. But they can attack. That means they drew like a Gear Hulk or something. Nice opponent. Oh, let's see it. So we can move on about our lives. I should have attacked with these. God, I'm so bad. I was supposed to attack with these knights and I didn't. Wow, that was horrendous. Why did I not attack with those knights? It just blinked on me that there were 5/4s. I was so focused on Gear Hulk that I didn't see anything else. And the blue green land. Breeding pool, yeah. Just pop packs and left. Rip. Sucks to be them. He's attacking again. What? So they have to have settled a wreckage or something then? Nothing else makes sense. So let's just draw duress and win this game. There's the duress. The question is, do we actually win this game or not? So they just have a double Gear Hulk for their settle. Wow. There's nothing we can do about that. Unless we draw another big thing. How do you draw Gear Hulk in those, like, the game gets to even draw state, or draw, and you just hit Gear Hulk. This game's over, though. I can't actually win now because this goes to the graveyard no matter what, and he starts getting to buy back things. And very poorly there. I don't actually want these in my deck, I don't think. They like seem really bad. I don't want anything for Glenn either, though, so just put 2 of these in. Call it a day. I thought we'd 100% won that game. And he just like has settle. In his double black spell, double blue spell deck when the mana barely works. Oh, cool. Now we don't get to play Magic. Whatever, I'm keeping it. It's not really fair, I don't think. Like, already on tilt. We have Remorseful Cleric. Send to sideboard. Alright, land, and we can win. We'll go ahead and duress here. Just don't see how you can play a deck that has these mana costs. Look at this. It's just wild. Guess we'll take the disallow and try to play around the other things. Like, they literally have 2 double white spells, a double black spell, and a double blue spell in their hand. I don't understand how they expect to play Magic in the majority of their games. But it's okay. You can beat anybody who doesn't draw lands and doesn't draw all their sideboard cards and stuff. We only have 2 answers to this card in our deck. Oh, what do you know? You drew the exact card you needed to have all your lands. Basically perfect draws. If we had a Fopter Arrest, this game's still winnable, but that's basically the only way. I think you have 2 cards you've drawn that we don't know about. And missed another land. Those are the best. Seems like there's no way that was right for them. Alright. You can do it, deck. One time. Fopter Arrest into Duress, so we can just win. Nope. We needed it that turn, too. Because now he's untapping with a Settle the Wreckage. We just can't attack. And if he doesn't settle... Can't even attack. It's like literal nothing we can do. Keeps drawing Effer Hubs too to get cards. Just kind of a tilt on top of everything else. What the hell are you casting? Teferi. Okay. I'm salty right now, by the way. Alright, next match. I don't have the patience today to play Magic, apparently. Because all our opponent did was aggravate us. Like, actively aggravate me. This is the graveyard hate card though, JJ. Sacrifice and exile all cards from target player's graveyard. We needed to draw one of those to win when he had the double Gear Hulk that he drew like the next 2 out of 3 draw steps or something ridiculous from the even board. I guess that game is my fault though. I did draw a Paladin of Atonement that game that should have probably been a Thopter Arrest. If I'd had a Thopter Arrest for the Scarab God, we would have just won. So like I cost myself that match by mis-sideboarding, I think. Alright, we'll keep it. It's 24 land deck. You will assume that we will draw lands, but who knows? Hey, Weekend Geek. Kind of want to play Paladin of Atonement, but Knight of Grace is probably just a better card. Like it is a 3/3 first striking blocker. Well, I was afraid that they were playing zombies. Now that I know they're not playing zombies, I'm pretty friggin' psyched. Like, I'm really happy. I cast Wall of Truth. Enjoy. Play Jeskai Marvel. Is that even a deck? So they don't even care that they're going to lose something. I guess I'll block this one. We're just going to play 2 more creatures and try to power through? Wall of Truth. Well, I thought this game was over. Now I'm not sure we can even win. We may not actually be able to beat this card. Alright. So we need runner lands, I guess? Oh. That's a good one. Can I attack with both? If he draws a land, he kills this. This thing can't attack. So I think I can attack with both. This thing up here has menace, though. You know he's gained 3 life by throwing this under the bus. The Deadland synergy is kind of nice. So they block the biggest two this next turn. They would be taking 4, 7. Taking quite a bit, but not enough, right? Just throw the Paladin under the bus. Gain 3 life. Play the Johnny Bite back, but I don't want to throw the Malice under the bus is the problem with that. I don't per se care about the Paladin. Wow. That was a good draw. That was a really good draw. Frontier. It's not a Magic Online format, so I've never tried it. Like, there's not Magic Online tournaments and stuff for it. I guess I'm supposed to attack with just that because we're lethal next turn. Okay. So we're going to double block here. He's going to kill both of our things. Wow, wait, he didn't kill both of our things. I don't know what just went on. He just like didn't kill our things. I think Frontier would be cool. I kind of wish they'd put it on Moto. Guess I'm going to attack with these two and leave this one back. Is there any reason not to attack with them all? Like, what else can he do to deal an extra damage to me? I don't actually know, so I guess I'm just going to attack for 7. Maybe I should have attacked with these two and left this one back. Because if I dealt an extra point of damage that turn, they'd be at 4, and if I played this, I'd have had 3 lethal threats, so that was a play mistake. Play people for tickets? Isn't that against the rules? I don't think gambling's allowed. I don't know how much people care about things like that being against the rules, but I'm not sure that that's legal. All right, so we're going to lower our curve some here. I think I want all the first strike things. Guess we'll get rid of these two then, since all best they do is trade. Like I said, I'm going to lower our curve when I took out 4 drops and brought in 3 5 drops. The best lowering of a curve you've ever saw. Number one trending eBay item is apparently some perfume. According to this. We have to mulligan. No, we keep. To the bottom. I don't actually know what that is for like freeform games. I didn't know you could do things like that. Yeah, I bought it. It's on my way to my house now. JK. It's a pretty wild price though. A sliver commander deck. Not really. I mean, I assume you're just gonna want all the slivers and like all the things like coat of arm effects and stuff. Probably anyway. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and kill one of these in case they have supernatural stamina. Sliver Overlord, Sliver Hive. I have some foil Sliver Hives on TCG Player. You clearly want to buy the cheapest ones available. That would be mine. Wink, wink. Actually, I don't know if it's mine. I've not checked my prices in a couple of days. I like how even if we hit our mana, we can't cast these. Hey! We can't cast things. Going pretty good, eh, Murph? Man, it's been a long time since I've seen you around. How's your life been going? Hope everything's great. Man, it's been a hot minute since Murph's been around. Wow. That's impressive. Whew. I guess I should just pay the extra life again. Like, this guy getting bigger and bigger doesn't seem terrible, but they could have contempt and stuff. Whatever. It's 1 point of life. What do I care? Wonder if I just attacked if I would have won this race. Wah, 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 wah. Goodbye, friendo. Friendo, come back. Yeah, you can only have one of each non-basic lands. Whatever. I've decided we're racing. Alright, back to the drawing boards, I guess. Oh. I about messed up. I about didn't gain my point of power. I'm blocking. I don't know what he's got going on. If it's supernatural stamina, I don't even care. I had a chance to buy a foil one of those for 140 the other day and I screwed up. How do we still not have another land? This is turn 10. We have a 24 land deck and we've drawn an extra card. Guess we're going to have to try to get him with a settle now. Um. Hmm. Just have a Knight of Grace in our hand. Whatever. I'm gonna play this. This is the best use of our mana. I'm gonna buy back a Knight of Grace with it. The reason I'm doing that is because if I draw another mana, I can play double spell. JK, can't play double spell. But that was the thought process behind that. Well, get busy living or get busy dying. So let's get busy. Let's get busy smashing. Smashing. Yeah. He must have drawn every land in his deck. He's got 8 in play with still 4 more cards. I did give him 2 of those lands with the settle, but it's whatever. Ooh, that was a good draw. We've already lost to a black-blue deck today. Is it going to be the same wildness with like black-black spells and blue-blue spells and white-white spells? Because that's horrendous if it is. It's a different opponent. Short. Don't care if you scatter, don't care if you syncopate. None of that stuff matters to me. It's like a low-impact card. Means your hand's got to be really, really good, though, if you're syncopating a Paladin of Atonement. It feels like it basically has to be all good spells. Maybe it's not. They have extra lands to cycle. Kind of hope we draw, like, some non... Like, maybe a History of Benalia. Just something. Something so we don't have to play this. Alright, well, looks like we have to play this then. It's the best use of our mana. Really wanted to double spell that turn because it was pretty obvious he's going to have a counter spell. Wasn't obvious they'd have a syncopate, but that's whatever. Now, if they have a bunch of Vraska's Contempts and stuff, the game's just over and there's nothing we can do about it. Oh wow, they have a Fatal Push too? That is 2 absurd draws. We keep getting in these spots where like we're really far ahead of our opponent, then they constantly have been hitting runner on us. Alright, can we draw history? And not a seventh land. Nope. We draw basically our most dead spell. And can't imagine how this game... Can't imagine how we could ever win from here. Feels absolutely impossible, like we have no chance. We had a pretty good draw. Maybe if we were on to play. Not going to respect Settle, because if Settle's in their deck, I'm just going to assume they're a bad player. Don't care if it's Gearhulk. Gearhulk doesn't really do anything. That kills one of our guys, but... Killing one of our guys is fine. Do they have multiple Gearhulks and stuff? That's when it matters. It's the second Glimmer, though. I think I care enough to deal 3 damage to him. We don't have a bunch of cards anyway. Like, the 3 damage actually seems relevant to me. It gives us Inferior lethal attack next turn. I mean, it's obviously not lethal. Like, he's just going to have another Gearhulk. We're probably just going to be conceding. But in theory... Well, it's not even a lethal attack if we play this one. But since they're going to have a removal spell, there's no reason not to try to play it. If they just have Gearhulk, we probably scoop. Eh. Bring in our Duresses, take out our Fatal Pushes. Bring in our Remorseful Clerics and our Cast Out. Take out the kind of bad Paladin of Atonements and a couple Thopter Arrests. Whoops, I don't want this. Oh, I want it to cast out. I don't know if I got that submitted in time. Okay, I did. Sweet. Hey, Kaga. What's up? Hoping you are having a quality day. Can't keep that hand. I guess we keep it. Doesn't seem like we can win with it, but we can't mulligan versus their deck much more and be able to win either. Their deck just has too many removal spells. You just can't really be mulliganing versus it and expect to win with your creature deck that has like no comeback value. You have to be able to get ahead on the board. Would love to like a consecrated courtyard or something there. Nice mana based deck. I feel so defeated. Like in spirit and everything today. Maybe I'm just tired from yesterday, I'm not sure, but I feel defeated. Not just in the game of Magic, just in general. Have my head held down, not having fun, just getting crushed. This deck does not seem good. Seems like you have to run especially hot to win with it. I think I cost myself one game earlier, but I don't know if that changed anything. Definitely don't like syncopate that much on the draw. I would leave it in though. He probably doesn't have anything to sideboard out. Cool, another black spell. Can't imagine how we win from here. Like I said, you can't really come back on these decks. Like they missed a land drop and I don't even think it matters. I think they just like cast a glimmer or something that's probably even better for them. I had a chance to win though if one of our lands were black. There's not a lot of black lands in the deck. There's like too few. It's like got a pretty greedy mana base. You get tilted when people do what he just did. Right on time, courtyard. I'm gonna cast a duress before I cast anything. If we see a good enough hand, we might just concede and not bother. Did they seriously not cast a Teferi when they had a chance to? I think it's safe to say we can concede versus this hand. Like, they literally have 6 answers to spells. 6. But we knew that when they missed a land drop. How did they not cast a fairy there? That's outrageous. say outrageous a lot right now. It's like the word of the week for me, except it's not been a week. It's been a lot longer. Apparently I got a message and it's not popping up anywhere. Oh, cool, I see it now. Sorry about that. I was not ignoring the message. I just didn't see it. Like, can I? I'm conceding. I'm not playing this game. You can't make me. I'm just conceding. You can't make me play this game. This game was over. I give up. Don't play this deck. Oh, cool, man. I hope you do well in it. Smash that limited PTQ. I don't even want to play this. It's just gonna die to a Goblin Chain Whirler or something. Like, hopefully they don't have a removal spell for the Paladin of Atonement. That's the go here. Sarkhan and Tezzeret in the same pool. That's not too bad. Alright, deck. Don't let me down. This card's supposed to be the truth. Be the truth. Hmm. Sweet! Paladin of Atonement done its thing. Oh, we gotta tell our opponent that we're 1-free. Don't want to knock anybody out of prize support, especially when we can't get prize support. So go ahead and message our opponent. Let him know not to concede if we're in a spot where we have a chance to win. Just don't want to beat anybody like that. I don't know what I'm supposed to take out here. I literally want every single thing that has lifelink. Maybe like a Johnny's not good enough, but like buying back Paladins of Atonement seems like it has some amount of value. All of these pump spells seem kind of relevant. All of these first strike spells seem kind of relevant. Having Dauntless Bodyguard for our Paladin of Atonement seems kind of relevant. Like, just all of this stuff seems kind of relevant. Maybe you're not... Nah, you block and attack. You're probably even better than Lyra. Hope you do well with it, though. Maybe we're just supposed to take out Benelish Marshal. Maybe that's the least impactful spell here. I don't know. We'll try this. I have no idea. Maybe it was Valiant Knight, actually. But I like the 4 toughness on it. Alright, we'll keep this hand. First strike. Oh! I feel like I should have played a desert there, maybe. That doesn't even work. I'm not very bright sometimes. I feel like I'm just asking to get blown out by Glorybringer or something if I do this. Sorry about that. Alright, well, I don't know what's in their hand. Don't know what they got, but... Smash. The 8th land in 12 cards isn't going to do it for us, but our opponent's also flooding out pretty bad, so... they found the first real card. Ooh, we found a good one, though. Hopefully we'll find an answer for this. I don't have that many, though. I have like 3 Fopter arrests and 1 cast out. JK, our Valiant Knight doesn't even matter, Vin. Please attack. You attacking is my only chance. Didn't get there. Just found our 9th land in 15 cards. I don't think I'm going to change how I sideboard it any. Maybe these aren't as good then. Yeah, on to play. I just guess I'm going to try to be a little faster. Alright, we'll keep it. Planes? Close. But no cigar, as they say. We have 2 of our powerful threats. If we can get the mana and still be alive. I think I'm gonna go ahead and kill this before they have a chance to like play a land and a murder boat or whatever. So running lands, I guess, is what we want. Preferably one of them to at least be of plains. Oh, that's a good one. Is that one good enough for me just to Fopter arrest it? Oh, well, definitely now. We did not get our running lands, by the way, so I assume this game is going to go very poorly. We're going to draw like 9 lands one game and like 3 the next game and just not get to play spells either game. That's a good one. I guess we'll play this then. We won't throw the Fopter arrest away this game. Chandra? Huh. Ticking up for mana. It's the only time Chandra's ever good, so it kind of like blows my mind that Chandra's still in his deck even. My deck's functioning. Chandra shouldn't be good. It should just be like a really bad removal spell. Alright, well, I'm just casting it now because I need to attack Chandra. And hopefully we're going to hit an untap land and then start playing the big ones. Though I don't think the big ones are good enough as long as this is in play. It's okay. We didn't hit it anyway. Like I said, we're not going to get to cast our 5 drops this game. The tilt. The tilt. Another good draw. Now I can't even attack Deshandra, so now I don't have a blocker for the next turn. I guess I have to play this one. I can't cast anything else. Yeah. So this is our only turn that we even have a chance. This hand has to be pretty bad, and we have to hit an untapped land. That was not pretty bad. That was just another spell. That's not an untapped land. The game's over. Alright, well, we got smashed. We had a lot of games where we didn't feel like we could beat either of the Esper decks in a million years, and a lot of games we didn't play spells. We didn't play very well. I think I wasn't into this deck from the beginning. I'm not sure. But basically, we got smashed. Anyway. I apologize for putting out such a bad stream and such a bad video today. But we're going to get off here and start doing our work for today. Take care, everybody, and thanks for stopping by.